In this short video, we're going to explain how you can set up an email inside of HubSpot. So what you want to do is go into your HubSpot account and go to marketing and then go to email. From here, you'll be able to set up a new email or analyze previous email campaigns. For now, we'll just go and create a new email by clicking on the orange create email button. From here, you can choose an email type, regular, automated, or blog RSS. In this case, we're just going to do a regular email campaign. We have other videos talking about how to do automated emails, so you can check that out on our channel. Click on regular, and then from there, you're going to select a template. So you have different templates that you can choose from. You can do plain, newsletter, and these are all designed by HubSpot. And then you can also have your own custom email. So if you design it to your liking, you can save that as a template and then have that to use for your future emails. In this case, I'm just going to select this one here. It's pretty simple. You can also preview it by clicking that preview button. For now, I already know I want to use this one, and then you can modify this to your liking. So you can actually add different things in here by just dragging this in, for example. You can also change the layout. So if you wanted to have, one column, or maybe you wanted to have two columns, you can drag this in here and then drop the content into these two areas. For now, I'm just going to get rid of this because we don't need that. We just going to use this for now. Inside of here, you can, if you click on any of these elements, you can actually change everything. So if you want to replace the logo, you can do so just by either uploading the image or even designing with Canva, which is a nice feature. And then you can change the margin, the padding, actually. And then you can actually change the email content within here. So just by typing, it's pretty simple. And then once you have your email the way you like it, maybe you wanted to bold this part, you can bold it here. Maybe you wanted this to be underlined, you can underline it and do whatever you want to do for your particular email. You can even personalize it. So you can say thanks and then put that person's name. So let's say contact, and then let's say name, let's say first name, and the default value will say there. Just because if the person doesn't have a name, we need to have a different fallback for that. So let's say thanks first name, right? And there we go. So you can have it to your liking. I'm not sure why that just got deleted. I think one of my Grammarly just deleted that, but let's go back and add that there. Okay, there we go. Okay, so then once you have the email to your liking, you added the elements that you want to add, you designed it by clicking the design tab. So you can change the background color, the body color, the text styles, the buttons, change it. You pretty much have all flexibility, customization when it comes to this stuff, which is pretty neat. You can get really specific to your branding so that when you send out these emails, they match what you're doing currently with your website and your marketing material. And then once you're done, you click on settings and you review these settings. So you can say, who is this going to be from, the address, the subject line. And again, you can get personalized with that. So you can, before we dive into the rest of the video, we like to thank our video sponsor, Cartfuel. Cartfuel is the easiest and quickest way for you to accept one-time and recurring payments in HubSpot. All you need to do is connect your Stripe or PayPal account, configure your payment form by adding countdown timers, coupons, or order bumps, then copy and paste the code they provide you onto any site, including WordPress or HubSpot pages. Did we mention Cartfuel has one-click upsells? That's right, your customers can order more products without having to re-enter their credit or debit card with a single click. But you want to know what's the best part? When a sale occurs with Cartfuel, your customer's name, email address, phone number, and products they purchase will teleport into HubSpot. It's like magic. This means you can trigger workflows to boost customer retention and decrease refund rates. All this and more with no custom code needed. Try Cartfuel for free for 14 days by clicking the link in the description or comment section of this video. All right, let's get back to the content and say, hey, and then you can personalize with the person's name, right? Okay. You can change the language, the subscription type, which is marketing. So basically making sure that that person knows that they're a part of the marketing list and that they have opted in to receive these emails. It's really important. You can choose the footer, so basically setting up where they can contact you, which is required. You can manage that by adding by changing this here, and then you can create a new one if you don't want this one to be the one for this email. But it's really important that you have that. You cannot send emails without this. And then you can also attach it to a campaign. So you can create a campaign by just clicking on this and then setting up the goal, the audience, and then basically tracking this data to make sure that the email is performing the way you want it to perform. Once you have set this up, you can send or schedule the email. So you want to send it to who? Who do you want to send it to? So you can select the list from here, who you want this email to go out to, and it will show up over here, the estimated recipients. Or you can actually send this to specific people. So if I wanted to send it to that person and these two lists, you can do that as well. You can also do a do not send to. So let's say that you wanted to send to this list, and this person, but you did not want it to send to that list. So it's going to send out the email, but anyone who's on this list, they're not going to receive that email. You can also trigger this, which is don't send to unengaged contacts. So HubSpot's pretty neat in that they have the coding inside of their backend to know who is unengaged. So who hasn't opened your emails, who hasn't clicked on links, who hasn't done the things you want them to do, like reply to your emails, for example. They will then go to an unengaged list, which then HubSpot knows not to reach out to those people, which will then help you send out more emails in the future, because then you won't get penalized for sending emails to people who are not engaged with your content. So it's really neat that they do that. So then once you have this all set up the way you want it, you can then send now, or you can schedule for a later date. So let's say I wanted this to go out next Sunday. Then I want this to go out at 12:30, not 12:30 a.m., maybe 12:30 or 12:15 p.m. And then there you go. You can send a test email to test it out before you send it, which I highly recommend that you do. And then you can also preview this as well. Then once you're done, just click on review and schedule. It's going to say some suggestions, and then you can click on preview one last time, and then you can schedule that out. So that is how you set up a email inside of HubSpot. If you have any suggestions for future videos like this one, leave a comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button so that we can get this video to more people like you who want to know how to use HubSpot for their business. We'll see you guys in the next video.